Hello, my friends. Welcome to 2026 Bowman release day. We've got just about every format, every hobby format that you can imagine ripping today. We got Hobby, Jumbo, Breaker's Delight. We're doing 4 breaks today. This is what the box looks like. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm sure you have. I wanted to start out with a little personal opening, if that's okay with you guys. I got this package from Topps, and I just got to see what's inside. So real quick, before we get going, while everybody's piling in, welcome. Good luck today, by the way. I think it's something Topps now. I think. Yes, it is. Wish me luck. I don't remember what it is. Was there only one? It's just a singular Wemby. First player ever to win Defensive Player of the Month and Player of the Month in the same month. Really? Okay. One shot. One shot at glory. I failed. Am I going to top load it? I'll give this away. Somebody will get this during the break. In their break package, randomly. Okay. I'm gonna toss that too. You guys ready? Did you open anything? Camille coming in early with a $35 super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Good vibes coming in early. PJ, what's up? Yeah, the hot hands, they're scorching hot today. Just about time for break number 1. I got it ready. We're going to start with a hobby box. We got Hobby. We got Jumbo. And we got Breaker's Delight. You guys ready? Happy Bowman Day. You got 4 values. I got my values in the mail too, just today earlier. So I got like a half a case of value boxes. I'm gonna maybe tomorrow do a little video for you guys, but actually I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Tomorrow is another release. We've got NBA hoops coming tomorrow. So I might hop on and we might do a couple of breaks of hoops. I'm thinking that's how it's gonna go down. So get ready. If you want to join a hoops break, and also Friday is Finest Football. So we get Finest Football Friday, hoops tomorrow. What an extravaganza of a week. Break number 1. Boom. Values seem like a great deal, says William. 2 out of your 4 had numbered cards. Usually that's the case, man. In the past, it's like, I don't know if it continued this year. We'll find out. But in the past, they've had like banger boxes, you know, that are just absolutely stacked. You can get 3 numbered cards, maybe even like an autograph and a couple of numbered cards. Who knows if it's that same way this year, but JoJo, top 100 right away. And Chase Burns. These Sterling cards look really good with the refraction. For sure. Gonzalez. Gotta get my padding here. There we go. Reptilians are sick, yeah. Any high roller Bowman breaks on Friday? I don't know. I don't have the breaks established yet for Friday. Maybe. I mean, you know, here's the thing is like almost all breaks these days are like high roller breaks. You just have to adjust. Like a high roller brake used to be like $100 brake. Now that's like the bare minimum to get a brake going. Early red rookie, Andrew Fisher. This is one of the top guys. Go through a little bit, look into some of these gentlemen. First round pick, 20th overall. Andrew Fisher. Norton coming in with a $1.99 Super Chat. Happy Bowman Day. Good luck, everyone. Thank you. Very nice of you. Jedi, 12 months. Cubs don't have a lot of players in Bowman. Basayo, Electric Sluggers. Keaton Anthony. Emerson. Pretty fun. It's a pretty fun rip. It's a good rip. They made Bowman good this year. It usually is. You know, for those of you who don't know, anybody new maybe, also hit the like button while you're coming in. We already got a couple hundred people here. We just started. Can we get to 100 likes real fast? That would make me feel great on a Bowman release day. Kyson Witherspoon, top 100. Aloy. So his name is pronounced Vahiva. Aloy. But another one of the top players. And Parks Harbor to 150. The Blu-ray Wave. Going to San Francisco, Jason. You got a blue reptilian? Nice. There's Cade Snell, Jedi. Cubs boy. Heard the print run the same as 2025, but there are fewer cards in the 26 value boxes. Oh, really? So there are more value boxes available. Asway DePaula, under the radar. Dalis, mini diamond parallel. There's quite a few Rockies on the checklist that are good to get. Brito and Holiday are both a couple of the best players on the checklist to get, both for Colorado. Sanchez first, Natty. And here it is, Power Chords. Florentino. Arguably, I mean, you can debate it. I would say number 1 or number 2 player to get, Florentino. That one's going to Adam. Arnold, Lombard. Got a little mini Yankees stack in my fantasy league now. Unfortunately, it's probably not the one you want. Look at Harry Ford's stash. Can you see it? Almost looks fake. It's too clean. There it is. Luis Pena. Reptilian. Got Spencer. So I picked up Spencer. He hasn't done anything yet, unfortunately. That's like my luck, man. Picking up prospects, they don't do anything. I have no place for them. I drop them and then they start crushing. But Volpe's back. Spencer Jones is back. Or up, I should say, for the first time. Can't wait for the Castle Grayskull video. I'm 45 and had almost all of the action figures, including Grayskull. You know what? I don't have Castle Grayskull. Although, ooh, look at that. Wow. What the heck is that? Wow, that is not numbered, but that is brand spanking new. Look at that. Gauge jump. I got the odds sheet pulled up right here. We can figure it out. So that is a prospect card. League logo fractor is what that's called. That's 1 in 241 packs. League logo fractor for the Athletics. Jason. That's pretty gnarly looking. NL. I like it. Lots of new stuff. Lots of new stuff in this release. Fun. Ewing made quite the impact. Yeah, he did. Jeez. Tigers are running out quite the B squad these days with all the injuries. Just gotta tread water. Carpenter's out. Scooble's out. There's Ethan Holiday. That's cool. Bowman Sterling. Think this is the best Bowman design since 23. I like it. It's clean, you know, it's not crazy. Kind of tough to give new ideas for borders and stuff. Not bad. Masayo, red rookie. Athletics or NL, apparently. Trout. Iredale, X-Fractor. Apparently the A's are in the NL. Or maybe there's NL and AL logo fractors. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a mess up. Probably just a mess up. Encarnacion to 299. That's numbered card number 2. And we're not even including the League Fractor. What are they calling that again? League Fractor? League Logo Fractor. They have a Chrome Prospects Laser Fractor that you can only get out of mega boxes. They had both on the card. I'm only seeing NL. Oh, there's AL. There's a, yeah, they have both on the card. Okay, I was only seeing NL at first. AL's doesn't stand out as much. Good eye, good eye. We're learning together. Release day rips. For some reason, the music just randomly stopped. It doesn't want to continue. It's okay. We'll go to the next song. There's Aloy. And we've got an autograph coming sometime soon. It best be. Charlie Condon, Power Chords. $100 billion error. Really? $1 billion error card? And another. This is Jack Wheeler. Another reptilian. They definitely pop like this. Texture looks more realistic. It always looks good, like realistic. Come on, autograph. You better be in this one right here. Oh, we got another one of these. So maybe this is the pattern design this year, you guys. Aha. David Davalio. David Davalio. Smeared signature, unfortunately. You can probably put in a claim on that one. I don't know, though. Hopefully. Camille, heading your way. International. What is going on in this pack? Are there... There's another numbered card, too. This is a weird pack. JoJo, color match JoJo to $4.99, and then the Churio to $2.50. That's gotta be... We're gonna figure this out. So that's just a base card. Purple pattern. That's what the pattern looks like. So When I got that one numbered to 10, it must have been black pattern, which is 1 in 1,607. 2 more numbered cards. You see how loaded these boxes are? Boxes are super juiced and enjoyable. I wonder if that means that... I'm just trying to think about, is this stuff going to just jack up in price because people see? Or is everything this juicy? If they have the same print run as last year, that's encouraging. Because I don't remember that happening ever. Like, print run has never just like stayed the same. It always goes up. Ellie Electric Sluggers. Max Clark. That's quite a run from the first box. I see now that we're going to need another row established, and established quick. Because we got a Breaker's Delight box, and you know how these things work. Here we go, baby. Couple of base cards on top. Figueroa, this is one of the top players. Cash. Rainiel Rodriguez to 150, a little blue shimmer action. Going to the Cardinals, Camille. And then we've got our red rookie, Brady House. Dude, the same autograph. What are the odds of that? Davalio. It's insane. What is this? Murakami auto? Refractor parallel? Murakami. Oh my goodness. This is the first one I've hit ever. I mean, it's not like he's been in a lot of stuff, but oh my. Look at it, they snazzed up the redemption cards. I've been asking for it for years. Like, can we make the redemption cards look a little nicer? And finally, they must have... I mean, you know they're watching. Wow! Nice hit, Jason. Ha-ha! Wow, that, I mean, we got a hot B, that one. Gavin Killen to 125. Hunter to 250. Test to 150. And Basayo Electric Sluggers. Goodness gracious. It's not often that I put a redemption card on the hit of the break stand. But today is a special day. Awesome. Man, Jason, congratulations. That's how we're going to start it out. Cheers to all of you drinking coffee. Man, oh man. Hobby. Another hobby. The redemptions guy. They should be. I mean, you know, you don't want to like waste a bunch of money on ink, like different colors of ink and stuff. I get that. But that looks way better than a standard redemption. Like, the other ones are lame. That one at least is a big congratulation with some stars, and it looks a lot better. It still has a little bit of work to do. We could do a little bit more work on it, maybe. But we'll start with that and say hat tip tops, because you listen to your boy, and I appreciate that. It's not the first time that they've listened. Well, I think now we do a little quick grip. Hope it's on card. Yeah, dude, this stuff is on card. The regular, like the only ones that are not on card are insert autographs. And some of those are, some of them aren't. Yeah, I have a couple Cubs hats, Jedi. I like the City Connect stuff. Are the anime inserts rare? Yeah, the anime inserts are rare and very collectible. People love those things. Philip says nothing worse than sitting at work while my hobbies get delivered. I know, man. I know. It's okay. I'll get you through it. I'll get you through your day here. Next thing you know, work's gonna be over with. You head home. I send you good vibes, and you get something good. Gagne Farms asks, or says, awesome job, Stryker. Quick question. Just started collecting again. I had a heavy lumber Judge in a celebration box the other day. Should I grade it or sell it raw? Never graded a card before. Those ones, I don't have any experience grading heavy lumber cards. They're quite uncommon. You just don't pull that many of them. So I don't think I've ever pulled one for myself. I mean, you know, now I'm remembering. I pulled a bunch of them. It was a weird fluke case. Maybe somebody in the chat would remember, but I opened a hanger pack, like the fat pack case. It was a couple years back. And it was just a PC rip. And it was like absolutely juiced up with heavy lumbers for some reason. But then I just sold them all as a lot, I think. Either a lot or something. I just like offloaded them. So I've never graded any. We've got an orange here that we need to focus on. Encarnacion orange. That's his first. Numbered to 25. 25 of 25, man. Orange firsts. Big time. What you want to do, so since I can give you a little more advice. When it's like, when it's a rookie, let's say, and maybe they're overperforming or something, or a prospect or a rookie, and they're doing anything, and their value, they have some kind of value. Usually, you just want to, with the backups at PSA these days, you kind of just want to sell that thing as fast as possible. Because next thing you know, they go 0 for 25 and they're out of the league or something. You know, this happens. It's baseball. It's really, really hard. But with Judge, he's already done it. Heavy lumber. You don't have to hurry. Grading it, I don't know. You know, like, you're just going to have to give it a real good once over with the old eyeball. And worst case scenario, you're out 25 bucks. Big deal. You got it slabbed up. It's protected. It's Judge. He's holding his value. Not a big deal. So either way is fine. GameStop, if you just got one card, you could take it up to GameStop probably and just get it graded that way, so you don't gotta get a subscription to PSA. But if you do end up having a few more cards you want to send away and you get a subscription, you can use my code, which is Stryker25, and it'll give you $25 off your first order. So that'll basically pay for that card as a freebie. Blake Mitchell. So there's a couple options for you. Now for stuff like this, anybody who's hot right now is a prospect. The prospecting game is when the release first comes out, Bowman's out today. Anything you get that's good, like you should, like, if you want to maximize value, list it today. Try to sell it today. Within the next few days, prices will drop down. because it's a mad rush for speculation right now. People will just be buying up any old person, not any, but anybody who's in the top like 10, 15, 20 players on the checklist that have autos. They're going to fetch a premium today, and as time goes by, there's going to be more and more and more of them that are out there, and there's going to be less and less fewer buyers because they're, you know, they gobble stuff up early. So it's usually good to sell Bowman stuff like right away. Don't even bother getting it graded unless you have a big first that comes. Like if you get Ethan Holiday stuff, that he's going to be big and collectible and valuable for a while. So that's stuff you want to send away and get graded. Florentino, Gonzalez, Arquette, Pierce. These are some of the top guys. You may want to actually like send their stuff away and get it graded. If it's even higher end, there's a Thomas White 250. If it's even higher end, orange first autos, even like basically numbered first autos and above of almost anybody, you know, you could send it away. But the higher end ones that you have to pay for the expedited shipping, makes sense to send those away, get them back quicker, get them listed as graded, be one of the first ones to sell it as graded. You'll get yourself a premium for that. Now the other end of it is the speculation game is there's going to be some guys on here, maybe some ones that you've never heard of that end up working their way up in the top 100 Bowman. There's multiple guys on this checklist that are already in the top 100, which is good. It's impressive. Those are guys you want to keep your eye on, but those are the guys that have value. George Lombard Jr. Checkerboard parallel. Yankees hit for Kurt. Is Cade Anderson in this one? Not his first. He already had first in Bowman draft. There he is. It's the first Ethan. The red rookie, Jordan to 299. Andrew's got the Astros. Jeez Louise. Scarborough to 299. We're getting numbered cards. They're piling up already. Spencer Jones, top 100. Come on, Spencer. 83 on the list. I need you to crank some bombs, buddy. I don't have all year for you to figure it out. There's Cade. So he's got prospect cards in this, but not first. Power Chords, Caglione. That's his rookie card. Maury, top 100. Churio Sterling. Oh, there's a reptilian stuck on there. Justin Gonzalez. This is like number 3 guy to pull. That's a big card. Leo. Congratulations, sir. More stuff. There's more. I see at least. That's a numbered card. I think it is. At least one more. Roman Anthony. Rookie card. Electric Sluggers. Bazana. Vladdy power chords. At the top 100, Chris Rodriguez. McGonigal. Waldschmidt. Reptilian JoJo. Going to Eric. Now it looks like we got a Sterling parallel. No. Oh, no. Okay. It's an auto. It's Jared Jones to 125. Nice on-card, big autograph. Took his time to keep it centered. You can tell that who it is. A couple of J's on there. I like it. They have 2 Jared Joneses on the Pirates now. Awkward. Adam. Couple cards left. Connor Griffin. More hits incoming. What do you say we try out a jumbo box? So hobbies are juicy. I like hobbies a lot. Let's see how the jumbos compare. Because, man, we are pulling, like, if you include the auto, I don't know that you should, but just all kinds of parallels and numbered stuff. It's awesome. Looks like Prism. Well, I see what you mean with, like, with the border. The border does have a Prism vibe to the border, but the cards themselves don't have that, like, grayish steel look to them that Prism cards do. These look like Topps Chrome cards. More chromy mirrored finish than darker steel, stainless steel type of look. Went to the Giants game, golfer? Nice. What up, Super V8? Roman Anthony. In the City Connect. Power Chords rookie. Leo. Justin Gonzalez. Oh my gosh, we got a red already. Jumbos, holy. Oh, Josuar Gonzalez, 205. He is a very nice prospect, high up in the top 100 list. That's a sick card. 205. Jason, geez, you hitting today, buddy. Oh, to Jason. Jason H has the White Sox. And Jason P has the Giants. Bad Ash. Appreciate the gifted memberships. Guys, any gifted memberships are going to go a long way. I want to design some new custom emojis for the members, but there's thresholds that you have to hit of a certain amount of members before you can design more. So if we get a bunch of gifted memberships in the chat today, I'm going to look into getting a few more custom emojis made for the members. Red Rookie. Florentino. Eldridge Electric Sluggers. And Blake Mitchell. Strange. The collation's a bit strange this year. A little bit different than I'm used to. Josuar is going to be very good. Yeah, he is. I'm going to pull up Baseball America's top 100 list so we can just double check. See some guys. All right. He's number 20 on the top 100 list. He's only 18 years old. And he's already number 20 on the list. Oh, Bobby. Ask and you shall receive. Bobby dropping 20 gifted memberships in the chat, everybody. Just check and see if you got a free membership and give Bobby a thank you at Tipsir. Appreciate that. Also, I forgot to do this, but I wanted to drop. I'm going to do this. It's just going to take me a minute to get it established, figure out how to do it. I want to drop a couple of free Slammer memberships into the chat as well throughout the day as an appreciation for you guys. Acuna to 299 and TJ Rumfeld. There's our autograph, and that is a Yankee for Kurt. So stick around in the break. You may just from being here. Even if you leave the room or something, keep the stream running and you may just get yourself a free membership. Jedi dropping one as well. Thank you, Jedi. DeVries. JJ Weatherholt. And we got a bunch of paper. Hagen Smith on the back. They don't usually just put one chrome card on the back like that. It's kind of weird, but it's nothing. They're just randomly dropped in there, Art of War. Make sure, like, there'll be a little pop-up when someone gifts memberships if you are not, if you don't have them allowed, because you got to allow them. There's like a little membership, it's like a little box or whatever. You got to just hit accept. Beavers red rookie. Kafus to 100. That is a rookie auto mini diamond parallel. Going to Jerome. Junior power chords. Do know. Get this taken care of. Old Man Brick dropping 5 gifted. Oh boy, everybody's getting hooked up today. Hey, if you just got yourself a free membership, just got a new membership, check out the emojis that you can use. You can drop a nuke in the chat. Drop some fire. Might as well take advantage. Oh yeah, you also get a free membership chat every month. Like Sonny just said Happy Bowman Day. You get one of those each month that you're a member. So don't be afraid to use it. Gem City, appreciate you. Rumfield is a Yankee that plays regularly in MLB for the Rockies. Paula, Tatis, McGonigal, Bazana, Made, and Pierce. First time you ever gifted a membership here, Jedi? Well, I appreciate it, buddy. There's an Ethan Holiday, Bowman Sterling. Aloy, 33. So they're two different things. There's the MLB pipeline, which is what these cards feature, the MLB pipeline, but there's also Baseball America's Top 100. Two different lists, relatively similar, but some players are going to be different. Let's just see. Let's see where Aloy is on Baseball America's list. If he is on there. He might not even be on there. Not even on Baseball America's list. Number 33 on the MLB pipeline. So that's pretty significant. Thanks, Jem. Max Fried might be hurt. That's no good. Drew Gilbert. Toddy. Power chords. Mookie, he's back. Bremner and Tyson Lewis, Reptilian. Tommy White. Stack him up with his brother. At least that one's not smeared. Afternoon, Ryan. Happy Bowman release day. A big time of year for baseball collectors. Very important. Otani. Jace Mitchell. There's his first, 47 of 100. 7th rounder. Going to the Astros. Andrew. So Willett's prospect card. Of course, we just had him as the #1 guy to chase in Bowman draft. Carson Bench. Still a prospect card for him to 299. There's Cade. 21 on the top 100 list. Jay dropping 10 gifted memberships into the chat. Thank you, my friend. Lots of people getting hooked up today. Good vibes. Can we get a super fractor? We got 1 to 5 already. You think we can beat that today? Mizorowski, dude is leading the league in strikeouts. Really good. Figueroa, Florentino, 2 of the top guys. Check the chat if you're watching. See if you just got a gifted. Arquette. Cunningham. Jason, 10 more gifted. Art of War, welcome. Thanks for joining. Holy moly. The gifted memberships just don't stop. Look at them all. Unbelievable. So what are some ideas for some new special emojis in the chat that the members can use? I got a piece of paper. I'm going to write down the best ideas. It's got to be something, you know, they're small. It's got to be something that's visible. Wow, here is Santa. Santa to 10. Hopefully you're here to give us presents. We got a card to 5 and a card to 10 already. And a card to 25. What a day, what a day. Here we go, Astros. Andrew. Crushing. Galaz. Tin Man, thanks for the subscribe. Cabbage, just a... Don't they have those though? Like that you can audit. This has got to be something. Something unique. Cabbage for sure. What about just like Kay's face? Nah, that'd be gross. Sorry, that'd be disgusting. Aren't regular X-Fractors print run low in Bowman? Yeah, you only get 1 per box. As far as I know. And a Breaker's Delight. Did we get our 3 autos out of there? Come on, big money. Hit of the break emoji. Upside down card for K. 1 of 1 emoji. Okay, keep them coming. Hot B. You pulled a Manny Ramirez anime out of a blaster? No way. No, there's only one tier there, Art. But if you want, you can join the Patreon group. That's a higher tier. That's how you get in on the breaks as well. Come on, baby. Red rookie Bryce Eldridge. And here come the hits. Dude, we got another redemption. Could it be? Eli Willits to 150. Nice hit, Jackson. It's the #1 pick in the draft. What a break. No way, right? Oh, it's a regular one. Look, they used their old stock on this one. You due to receive Chrome Prospects. Variation Green Lava of Iva Arquette. Nice. Very nice. Iva Arquette he was the #7 overall pick. That's actually a huge hit. Huge hit for the Marlins. Eric. What a break. Waldschmidt to 150. Fernandez to 125. Frabose to 250. And Aloy. Wow. Nice hit. Needle emoji for Tatis. There's gotta be one already. Syringe. Tribeca Wax Collector pumped for break 3. Finally able to snag a couple spots. Awesome. Good luck. Next up, British Open in UK in July. Sound like you're having the time of your life. Hey now, he had a ringworm. It was a cream, not a needle. Don't get all crazy on us. If you can, maybe, how about all right, we can compromise. A little bottle of cream that says steroids on it. As a compromise? A bottle of cream that said, or steroids, too many letters. Just roids. I think I can make that happen. All right, let's check out these hits, and then I am going to get a couple of Slammer memberships. I'm going to give them away in the chat. It's just going to take me a minute to figure out how to do that. After the hits. All right, here we go. Reptilian JoJo, Lewis, Sterling Miz and Holiday, Electric Anthony and Basayo, Killin to 125, Encarnacion to 299, Iridale, X-Fractor, Dalis, Mini Diamond. We got a lot of power chords. At least a decent amount of them. Churio to 250. Mitchell Mini Diamond. Gonzalez. Lombard X-Fractor. White to 250. Hunter to 250. Acuna to 299. Rumfield Auto. Kafis to 100. Test to 150. Rodriguez to 150. Scarborough to 299. Alvarez 299. Santa to 10. Benj to 299. Davalio, couple of them. Wheeler and Pena. Reptilians, another power chords. Florentino. Harbor to 150. Then the League Logo Fractor, which is a tough pull, but pretty gorgeous card. JoJo to 499. Frabose to 250. Fernandez to 125. Waldschmidt to 150. Eli Willits Mojo Refractor to 150. On card autograph. Jared Jones to 125. Encarnacion to 25. Red Josuar Gonzalez to 5. Jace Mitchell to 100. And then a couple of juicy redemptions. Arquette. Green Lava parallel. One of the top prospects to pull from here. And a Chrome Rookie Autograph Refractor parallel of Murakami. Break number 1. Crushed it. Let's see what's in break number 2. Give me 1 sec here to figure this out. If I can. I cannot figure out how to gift these memberships. I did it before, and now I can't find it. Found it. Found it. Hit that like button while we're at it. We're almost at 200. Appreciate that. For those who have stuck around, link is in the chat. If you want to try out Slammer membership, check it out in the chat right now. There's the link. Only a couple of them, so They're going to go quick. We are on break number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being here with me. I appreciate you guys. We're going to start with a hobby box. Thanks, Eric. No, Wilt's first Bowman was in Bowman Draft. Chuck Norris emoji, randomly. Random Chuck Norris emoji with nunchucks that have spikes on them. Or barbed wire, wrapped in barbed wire. That'd be hard to hold on to though, wouldn't it? Lasers. Kind of like a lightsaber, but lasers shoot out of the end of the nunchucks when you're swinging them around. Whoa. Oh yeah, no problem, Fred. I don't know how that happened, brother. I wonder if it got sent to the Lions by mistake. You like the fireworks or the fireplace? Is it even showing up? Sometimes it shows up real bright, sometimes it doesn't. I think a lot of it depends on this light right here, if it's like interfering with my camera. PSA slab emoji. Keep the ideas coming. You savage. There we go. Alloy, followed by a blue reptilian, Parks Harbor to 150. It's a beauty. Secretary Bird emoji. I thought I had one, but I guess not. The Secretary Bird inside joke. I feel like there's a lot of new people that don't understand or know what that is. Madonna. Okay. Got all kinds of characters in this release. Another Jared Jones. Namala. Mookie. Electric Sluggers. Why are you flipped around, Josh? No reason. Psych. Nothing. It's like kind of like one mini diamond, one checkerboard / X-Fractor. Why they would have different names, I don't get, but Chrome Prospects, Mini Diamond. Oh, they're called X-Fractors in this. Good. It's just checkerboard in finest for some reason. Backward K for both strikeouts and K. Acknowledgement. Moon to 150. It just looks like a SP because he's not actually playing. He's just kind of chilling. Just call him X-Fractor no matter what. Yeah, normally I would, Norton, but people are surprisingly anal about that. And if I say X-Fractor and it's checkerboard, they're like, you called it a... yeah, you have to be so accurate. The smallest mistake that I make is like amplified. The trolls take it and run with it. Like, I lost all respect for you. You called a checkerboard an X-Fractor. I'm out of here. Arquette, it's a good. Weatherholt. Power chords. Kyle Teal, under the radar. Zaire Hope, Reptilian. Caglione, red rookie. Connor Griffin, Sterling. Chase Burns, Sterling. McGonigal. Caglione, power chords. Looks like another Reptilian coming up. And it is Kayama. Victor Arias. He decided that he was going to autograph this card like he was starting a sentence that had no end. It's okay, I suppose. Is it okay? Nathaniel, you have the Blue Jays. Is it okay? It's up to you. It's your card. Well, these things have been ridiculous so far. Let's keep it rolling. Breakers Delight boxes. Insane. Bo snapping a bat over his knee. That's a great one. I don't know if you would even be able to... It's very restrictive, you know, on how many pixels. I think it can only be like 25 by 25 pixels. Super small. Lint roller emoji. It is possible. Retro says Jackson Merrill would be on a Hall of Fame trajectory if he signed with intention. Yeah, I wanted to say he is on a Hall of Fame trajectory, but that's not true. Willett and Made, a couple of high-end prospects. Roman Anthony, red rookie, and we got 2 redemptions in a Breakers Delight box. They better be good. Dear Lord, they better be good, or else I will shake my fist in anger. 2 redemptions. How many redemptions so far? Holy crap. Dude, receive. Chrome prospect. Autograph. Oh, it is a good one. Justin Gonzalez. Holy cow. Yeah, this is one of the best guys to get. Why do they have so many redemptions? And the ugly ones, too. I've never seen this before in a Breakers Delight box. 2 redemptions. Connor Griffin? Gold ink variation. That's a huge hit. I guess we'll have to accept it because those are 2 monsters. What is going on? You guys couldn't get your cards in? We're going to have to accept the Connor Griffin gold ink variation and Justin Gonzalez. Blowing my mind. Gavin Fiend to 99. Culpepper to 150. Lynn to 250. And DeVries top 100. We'll let it slide this time, Tops. We'll have to let it slide. But I swear, as soon as we get a no-name one... Fist shaking. Disappointed head nods. Head shaking and fist shaking. As soon as we get a no-name. Dude, this thing is... So, any... How about this? You're lucky, Tops, that these redemptions are bangers. Or else. Well, Corey's got the Pirates. And Justin's got the Red Sox. What are the odds? Justin gets the Justin. Seems to happen. Kind of frequently. Gold ink a hot bee? Yes. That gold ink Connor Griffin is a ridiculous card. Thousands of dollars. And the Justin Gonzalez is a refractor, and he's one of the top guys to get. He's the top 3 player in this release. A lot of people don't know who that is yet. And that's what Bowman's all about. Figuring out the prospects. Who's good. Now, if he plays, if your team is the Red Sox, you probably know of him. Another hobby box. Snap a quick pic of the redemption code and post it for Wong. Whoa, hello. It's that kind of day, you guys. Oh my goodness, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button. It's fueling this. We got a snack pack. This is pouring elite things. Dessert first? Or, man, do we let it simmer for a minute? Let it simmer or rip it now? Chat, it's up to you. Simmer or rip? Wong wants dessert. Uh-huh. Oh, McJowers wants a sweat. We got a couple of simmerers. Gonna have to have your voice heard in the chat. Rip it, rip it, rip it. A lot of you can't wait. You need to learn a little bit of self-control, says the guy who rips dessert first every time. All right. All right, we'll rip it. Should I do the thing? Wong, using his 29-month membership, says, soak it under Clayton Claus. It's a darn good idea, Wong. Darn good idea. Okay. We'll do the thing. We don't often do the thing, but we have so many hair pieces and so little filth to mop up, so get all the bad luck out of there. Clayton, do your thing. Clayton Claus, bring presents to the good girls and boys. How about this for an emoji? I don't know how small we could get that. Good job, Clayton. Pet your hair. Like you're my pet. All right. Dessert it is. Art of War thinks I should bribe. Oh, wait till 250 likes. Could freeze in this exact spot till we get 250 likes. Bubblegum. David Shields. Going to the Royals, Greg. Followed by Sunflower Seeds, Patrick Copen. With the goggles, mustache, and mullet. Whoa. Chad with a 15-month. Put it near the redemptions so it has an auto. I think they all have autos. I think they all have an auto included, but I can't say that for sure. This is the first one. Moises Cache. No. Chase. Right? C-H-A-C-E. Call that Chase. And finally... Oh, they don't all have one. Should have put it next to the redemption. Luis Cova. Guess they don't all have one. Regardless, these are very limited and very collectible. They all used to be numbered to 5. You'd have that numbering right on there. Snack pack without the numbering or an auto. It's okay, we'll take it. Can you get those packs in Hobby? That was a hobby. That literally was a hobby. Yeah, I mean, Clayton, the invention of Clayton Claus was when he was an ace. Not so much anymore. But it doesn't hurt to try. I just hope he's not like a vacuum cleaner sucking out good luck now. Like, you know how if you have a shop vac and you put the hose in the wrong end and it just starts blowing your crap all over the place instead of sucking? I'm leery. Give us something good. DePaula. Mini Diamond Max Clark. I'm surprised Max Clark hasn't gotten the call up with all these injuries. Just picked up a Tough 5 auto in this snake pack. I like that better. Snake pack. Could have a live snake in it. Could have an autograph card. Not sure which. Now we're talking about risk reward. Montgomery. Gotta get a pair of snake handling gloves in that case. Gauge Jump X-Fractor. For the Athletics, John. Got a couple of weird flipperoos every once in a while. Clark not hitting for much power. in for high average. Stolen bases and high average. There's still a place for you in the league. Good defense, stolen bases, high average. Power will come. That's what the story has been with him. Sterling Judge. Connor Griffin to 199. Magenta Reptilian. Connor Griffin show for Corey. Bryce Eldridge. Power chords. Other Reptilian. Lots of Tigers coming out too. Bryce Rayner. Do these come in parallels? That's what I'm wondering. McGonagall. Liam Doyle to 350. Wave. Shane, what's up? Daniel Dickinson. Another league. Oh no, that's the Bowman. The Bowman Fractor. Remember they left off the Bowman insignia? Was it from draft? These are pretty tough. Let me figure this out. Base card. Just wondering how rare these are. Of course, they're in a weird spot. Can't find it. Power chords do have parallels. Parallels and autos for power chords. Sweet. All right, good to know. Let's put that right there. Tatis, Bowman, got it. Bowman. That's not a prospect logo fractor. Base card Bowman logo pattern is what it's called. 1 in 1165 for that. 1 in 1165. Henry Lalane autograph. Yankees hit. Going to Eric. I mean, does it say to 35? I don't see any numbering on there. So I'm missing it. Roman Electric. Xavier Naines to 399. Big upside prospect. Going to Damien. Lint roller emoji. Jumbo. For those of you just joining us, we hit some monsters in break number 1. You're going to have to go back and watch. Also hit the like button. We're trying to get to 300, almost to 300 likes. Coming out tomorrow, NBA hoops. I might go live and do a couple of breaks tomorrow for hoops. And then Friday, we got football, Top's Finest Football. So it's a busy week. I hope you join me. And if you want to join a break, you join my Patreon group. You'll get notified. If you join the Slammer tier, you get notified of all the breaks. And they sell out fast. So if you are a Slammer and you've missed out on a break or two or something and you just would need an early notification, just direct message me on Patreon. It's another benefit of joining my group. You can DM me with anything you need. Ask for an early notification. It's not a problem. I'll just shoot you one out. Try to get you a 15-minute head start or something like that. Cheerio. Culpepper. The Connor auto is sick, isn't it? More Bowman breaks? Yeah, we got more. We'll be doing more Bowman breaks. For sure. I'll add, up Friday we'll do more Bowman breaks. We're going to do football. So we're going to do basketball tomorrow, most likely. And then football on Friday and baseball and maybe basketball. We got a lot of stuff to do. Plenty of stuff to do. The more people that join and become a Slammer, the more breaks I'll do. Yeah, this is a jumbo box right now. Doing any WWE again? Yeah, we've got WWE Cosmic coming out soon, somewhat soon. Cosmic Football pre-orders on the 18th, and Topps Chrome Platinum Baseball is on June 5th. So there's like lots of stuff coming out. We'll be doing more WWE. Christian Moore to $3.99, and Jace Mitchell to $4.99 refractor first. Damien's got the Astros. Nice auto. Parallel autograph. Just sold a card to the LCS yesterday, says Eric. Which one? Speckle. Speckle auto, David Shields to $2.99. Going to Greg. 2 parallel autos so far out of here is good. Charlie Condon. Here, I got a song for you. This song is called Flying Hummus. I'll be the judge of that. Doesn't sound like flying hummus to me. Got a lot of these Roman Anthony electric sluggers. All right, that's a little bit more like flying hummus. Once the bass kicked in, it's like, all right. I can see it now. David Shields going to Greg. Schlittler. Red rookie. Another Judge Sterling. Billy. Half our box to go. You're calling an Ethan Holiday redemption. There better not be any more redemptions. Although, seems like that's what's going on. Electric Sluggers Ohtani. I might need to get a hold of the boss man about all these redemptions. Tyler Bremner. Do you guys like these silver reptilians better than the brown ones? And are they going to keep changing the color, or are they going to stick with one, or what's going on? What players were the redemptions you got? Well, these ones are Connor Griffin and Justin Gonzalez. We got the gold ink variation, which is a beautiful card. That's an amazing card. Andrew Tess. Going to Jason. But break number 1, we also got a redemption, and you should certainly rewind to see that one. I can't give that one away, but I can tell you, it's a monster. It's the card everybody's looking for, and we got him. Peterson to 399 of the Nationals. Kind of looks like Brady House, a little bit. Casey, this one's yours. Owen Casey, red rookie. There's a Freddie Sterling. DeVries to 399. This is going to John. Yeah, I like a lot of different teams, ad rock and players. And I'm a baseball card breaker. Makes a little bit of sense, doesn't it? Or can you only like one team? Are you only allowed to like one team and player? If so, sorry, I broke the rules. Sorry about that. I'll throw them all into a burning fire and just get very common. One player, one team only from now on. You guys get to pick. Choose wisely. Jonah. Basically, I'm just a fan of Major League Baseball and all its glory. I watch all the teams too. Is that okay? Or should I run it by you first? Hold on, I'm running it by you now. Is that okay to watch all the teams and like have fun watching different teams, or can I only watch the Tigers? Oh, so many rules I didn't consult Ad Rock with first. I'll be better. Why don't you put your phone number in the chat so I can text you before I make my next decision? Nobody will abuse it. Promise. That's a beautiful Ohtani. Beautiful. Top loading him. Look at that thing glisten. Connor Griffin and a yellow to 75. Araujo. Of the Phillies. Justin. Congratulations. That'll do it for our jumbo. We got a Breaker's Delight box. Here she is. Last box of the break. Over under on redemptions. 0.5. Chat. Over under on redemptions in this box. 0.5. Take the over or the under, and if you win, hat tip to you. Give you 30 seconds. I watched a lot of teams yesterday. You know what I like to do? In my man cave, I've got 2 TVs, one on each wall, and a treadmill in the middle. And I put MLB Big Inning on one screen, and then the Tigers or whoever I'm watching on the other screen. And then I'll get my iPhone and my pods set up, and I'll have another game on there. So I can actually watch like 6 games at once. Huh. I never want to leave. It motivates me. Under. Hold on. Let's get these. Let's get them accounted for. Over. Under, over. Under. Oh, wow. You guys are all over the place. I don't even know. I think over's more, but. This is Big Inning with Matt Yaloff. And we're here to watch baseball together. You all right, bud? Did you just come from the bar? Base cards. I don't see any redemptions. The first time for everything. Red rookie Caglione. Gage Stanifer to 150. Going to Nathaniel. You got yourself a Mojo first auto. Followed by Eric Hartman. First auto for Camille. Eric Hartman. He is actually one of the top players. Top 10 player to get out of here. Matthias Lacombe to 250. That is a beautiful Celestine color match to 125. Going to Jackson and DeVries color match to 99. A nice little box right there. Carmelo as well. Wow, yet another good break. Both breaks have been crushing it with the redemptions, believe it or not. That was a fun song. Got me vibing. I'm actually going to top load these. The hits. Beautiful Sterling Ohtani. Reptilian Bremner. Tess Auto. Nance to 399. Doyle Wave to 350. Fiend to 99. Culpepper to 150. Lynn to 250. Connor Griffin to 199. Jump X-Fractor. Dickinson Hope. Kayama Rayner. Reptilians. Bunch of power chords. Bunch of them. Arias Auto. Moon to 150. Madonna. Mini Diamond. Harbor to 150. Scarborough X-Fractor. DeVries to 99. Lacombe to 250. Celestin to 125. Stanifer to 150. Hartman Auto. Rujo to 75. Peterson to 399. Clark Mini Diamond. Mitchell to 499. Moore to 399. Then we got our snack pack. Chase Peanuts. Kova Popcorn. Copen Sunflower Seeds and Shields Bubblegum. Lane Auto. Shields to 299. Tatis Bowman Foil Fractor. And the redemptions. Justin Gonzalez, one of the top prospects in this release, and Connor Griffin, gold ink variation. Nasty redemptions. And we are on to break number 3, where we're going to do it again. Chat ready? Jeffrey says, my blasters are being delivered today from FedEx. Good luck to you, sir. Mine got delivered, and I want to open them. Question is, when, where, how, why? I think what I'm going to do, as I'm thinking about it right here, right now, live, I think what I want to do is... Oh, geez, there's too many things to open in too little time. Maybe Stryker Unleashed gets a video. Bowman Blasters on Stryker Unleashed. I'm almost to the monetization point. I should drop a link in the chat for the last video I made, part 3. Hopefully this doesn't mess with my studio. Ruh-roh. I'm not going to do it. I don't want it to, if I log in and log out, I feel like it's going to mess with my studio. Do it this way instead. There we go. Link is in the chat. There's some really nice pieces. My last Masters of the Universe reveal, blind reveal, grading reveal. First time doing it from AFA. I sent a huge load in 4 enormous boxes. Each video has its own box of figures. Building up to the last set that I sent away, which is going to be the final video of this series. Monster pieces, the biggest pieces that I have, all in the final video, including original 8-back He-Man Skeletor and all the gang, the full 8-back collection. Yeah, part 4 is the big hitters retro. Although the last one was some pretty nice ones. The Battle Cat is a big piece. Battle Cat in box. Whew, barely exists, especially with no problems with the bubble, the plastic. Completely intact, almost perfect. Prospect Hot List, yeah, I went on there yesterday actually. He didn't have the newest stuff for Bowman. I don't know if he's still doing it. Hopefully he's still doing it, but it was a lot of work for him to keep that thing going for free, you know. It was just kind of a passion project. So if you want him to keep updating Prospect Hot List, sign up, well, there's nothing to sign up. You can drop him a tip. That'll motivate him. I think there's a link to give him a tip. on the website. I'll ask him about it next time I talk to him. Castle Grayskull. Yeah, I don't have Castle Grayskull. What I was going to say is my friend has Castle Grayskull not in the box, but I'm being super anal about anything that I collect at this point in my life. It's going to be pristine or nothing. I'm not going to just collect a bunch of stuff just to have a bunch of stuff. It's going to be immaculate versions of everything, or else I'm not going to bother. I have too much stuff. I don't have a warehouse to store all this, at least at this point. I might have to get one. A warehouse just to store my cards. It's a little bit much. Matt Klein to 199. More Rockies hits. One's for Jackson. Arias Mini Diamond. JoJo to 350. Retro says your video made me realize they don't make toys like they used to. Yeah. Patchouli smell infused, pumping blood. Really cool designs, yeah. They were game changers, completely innovative for their days. Like they didn't, like action figures were just like a piece of plastic before that pretty much. Maybe they had some accessories, maybe like a different, I don't know, outfit or something you could put onto them. A cape, add a sword. But vintage Motu changed the game on everything. How about Snake Face? Like the ones that were like a whole thing of snakes pop out of them. Yeah, there are a lot of sweet ones. Stanifer X-Fractor. Ethan Holiday. There's his first. Electric Sluggers Caglione. I want a parallel. Power Chords parallel. I want to see one. McGonagall under the radar. I don't know if he's under the radar. He should be called above the radar. Or on the radar. On the radar. Every player they've had on there has been on the radar. Encarnacion Reptilian. Did all He-Man figures do a power punch? I don't know if all of them did. A lot of them did. All the early ones did. And then they started to incorporate different features. They might have continued on all... No, not all of them. Definitely not all of them did the power punch. Starting to think of individual ones that did not. Power Chords Jenkins. Salvat, hi from Russia. Can you tell me your opinion about bobblehead Tupac collab with Baltimore Orioles? Tupac collab? I thought he was gone. I thought Tupac was long dead. You feel me? Come with me. Hail Mary. Used to love Tupac. I can't repeat the rest of the song unless I want to get banned. Don't la la la. Carlos Gutierrez to 100, Mini Diamond. Zachary. What's up with Gutierrez? International prospect. That's what's up with him. Tupac is alive with JFK and all the other tinfoil hat celebs. Well, it didn't help with all the resurrection imagery right before his assassination. It's bound to feed into it. Who was the dude if you hit his chest? That was a He-Man Battle Armor He-Man. And I got, that was actually in the last video that I did. I got that one graded too. that was one of my favorites growing up. I had that. This just reminded me, I have a picture to show you guys. Do you want to see me as a 6-year-old, my first day of school? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. You're gonna see it though. And it goes right along with our conversation. All right. It's going to take about 5 seconds to add this to the scene here. Look what I was wearing. First day of school. See that shirt? That's Hordak from the Masters of the Universe. My first day of school, I was wearing it. So I've been a fan for a while. My mom, on Mother's Day, she was showing me like the baby book from when I was just a baby. And one of the first things that I spoke, like the first sentence that I ever spoke, was, "By the power of Grayskull, I have the power." I was like, what? Like the first sentence I spoke. You like that bowl cut? I sported that for a little while. My aunt is a beautician or whatever. A hair cutter? What is it called for a guy? Like for a woman, it's a beautician. What is it for a guy? Barber? My aunt was a barber? No, that's a man. Man's a barber. I don't know. Either way, she lived in the house with us, so she gave me the bowl cut. Dickinson, the 150. Gonzalez. There's another one of those Bowman fractors. Bowman logo foil fractors. Gonzalez. Man, that's a big player to get. Oh, I didn't do the over-under on redemptions. Look at that. Dang it, I could have trapped you guys. I think I was reading the wrong names again. It's all right. Jeremy's got the Giants, the Gutierrez, and the Gonzalez. Mizorowski, red rookie, and what is this? Oh my. Can we get this off of here? That's on the back. I feel like it's going to slide down. I don't want it to slide down and get dinged up. Another big rookie. It's upside down. That can only mean a 101 Superfractor auto of Ethan Holiday. Chrome Prospects auto. Variation HTA Choice Refractor of Gauge Jump. This is the 4th different player with a redemption in this release. Tops. Explain yourself. Sean, it's going to you, buddy. And the other one. Araujo. Anderson. Araujo. Of the Phillies. Going to Eric. Arroyo to 250. Churio to 50. And Linyan to 99. already an unacceptable amount of redemptions. It's the only thing about this release that's got me complaining. Everything else is pretty good. Number 30 on the top 100. Fill the stage up, and then another hobby box. No, I don't collect box. Well, actually, geez, JR, what don't I collect? Yeah, I do have a bunch of bobbleheads. I have like maybe like 8 bobbleheads. So is that collecting bobbleheads? I don't know. I don't actively collect bobbleheads. I'm not like looking for them. But if I go to a game, so that's most of my bobbleheads have come from actual games that I went to. I keep them. Display them. But I'm not actively out there like, oh, I need to get some bobbleheads of these guys. Yeah, the redemptions have all been out of Breakers boxes. But they've been good players. We got another hobby box. The new Bowman cards are super thin. They seem like the same size to me. If you're talking about paper, paper's always thin. But the chrome, they appear to be the same size. Maybe they're not, I don't know. Let's see here. They're fitting into the top loaders normally. Chrome's standard chrome size. Paper's paper. About the same, as far as I can tell. Yeah, Panther was purple fuzz. I sent away a Panther in this last redemption too. The only problem is a majority of it was like pristine, but the bubble had like a little crack in it, and they really knock you down for the crack. And there was like this little white stain on it that I don't even know, like, I don't remember that being there when I sent it, but I'm sure it was. I just said screw it and sent it. Eric with a 47 month. Oh my gosh. Appreciate you. Smash the thumbs up. Thanks, Eric. JB says, Stryker, I'm going on 16 weeks waiting on a Kurtz Auto to 10 redemption. 16 weeks! Would you wait or replace? I think I'd wait. But that is way too long. That's absurd. They have to be rare with all the fuzzy. Well, that part of it, yeah. Because that stuff... Sorry, there's something pushed on my mic that I didn't know about. Anyway, the Panther with the fur on it, definitely a lot more hard. That's why they were like $5 to $50, you know, all over the place in terms of how much they're worth. But to get them boxed is super rare. Super, super rare. Even one in like a shoddy box is kind of valuable. And mine were really nice condition. There's Roman Sterling. Well, what have we here? Thanks for including that. How's that work? No. Must be this side. Just curious. Yeah. Reptilian. Ferrara. Okamoto red rookie. You have OG Transformers too, all opened. Well, there's just two. So when we're submitting our cards, we're looking for gem mint 10s. Anything else unacceptable. When you're submitting the action figures, you want 85s. You can get a 90, it's possible. Super rare. I would compare getting a 90 to be like getting a Black Label Beckett gem. It'd be like that. Like a straight up 10 Black Label. It's possible, but they're really rare and they're really tough. An 85 would be like a 10 on those vintage things. So if you get an 85, that's a 10. If you get an 80 plus, that's like a 9.5. An 80 would probably be like a 9. Somewhat similar scale. No one knew to keep them sealed. Yeah, no one would keep them sealed. No one would have any idea that those would be... Well, before the Motus, there was some Star Wars stuff and then G.I. Joe stuff. I don't know how much value it had. Probably some of the G.I. Joe and some of the maybe like toys from the 60s would have some value at that point to know. But like comic books started to have a little bit more value and sports cards started to have a little bit more value in that age. So some people did keep them sealed. And really the only people that kept them sealed were collectibles, people that specialized in collectibles and dolls. They knew. They kept some stuff sealed. But even if you kept it sealed, they didn't have special cases for that kind of thing back then. So even if you kept it sealed, it could still get messed up. Corners, edges, the slightest thing, the slightest bit of damage on there, little tick of white on the sides or the edges is enough to bring it down from a 85, really. Like it's got to be almost perfect for an 85. And then on top of that, the bubble would get yellow just from the material they made it out of. It's not because it's like you kept it out in the sun or something. Doesn't matter if you kept it sealed in a UV case or something like that. The bubble's just because of the nature of what kind of chemicals they used. The Snell X-Fractor would get yellow. So that knocks it down a little bit. Not the grade itself. There's a separate qualifier for the bubble being yellow. Grade itself could still be like a 90 and have a yellowing bubble. Roman Anthony, power chords. Jesus Mate, top 100, Jackson Churio, Bowman Sterling. And Isaiah Jackson is our reptilian. Going to John. There's Roman, and there's Alex Freeland to $3.99. Max Clark auto, sweet. Refractor autograph to $4.99. For the tag is Nolan. All the G.I. Joes I have are busted at the waist because the rubber bands eroded over time. Yeah, that's another problem. Rubber bands erode on those figures, all those collectible action figures. That was a big problem, especially if it was used. You know, sometimes the rubber band can actually break in a sealed figure too. Sealed inside the bubble and everything, a rubber band can still snap. Are the Bowman hits still on a thicker, higher quality card stock? They're not like they used to be. They stopped doing that in 2023. Having that like thicker card stock on a parallel or an autograph. 2023 was like the last year they did that. I'm actually glad they did that. It was nice, I guess, being on a thicker card stock, but then you got to stock 55-point top loaders, and they're more expensive. And I remember in 2020 through 2022, roughly, there was a shortage. Remember, there was a shortage on supplies, and you couldn't even get 55-point top loaders. So I was in like a predicament because you needed those. So I had pre-orders waiting at some of those companies trying to get the thicker top loaders for a while. And then I think maybe they just stopped doing it because of that. People couldn't get 55 points. How about a jumbo box? Micro Machines, I don't know. There are probably a couple of them that are valuable. So it goes like this. It goes Star Wars, kind of the peak, but it's like anything. Certain pieces are more valuable, and then condition matters greatly. And then Motu, Masters of the Universe, is like a second, and it's kind of, I think there are more people that are fans of Star Wars in general because it kind of hits every demographic. You could be man, woman, child, grandma, grandpa, like any demographic will like possibly like Star Wars. Whereas Masters of the Universe is kind of like young boys mostly. And then now people my age that grew up with it. So millennials, tail end of Gen X. And then now if the next movie does good, there's going to be a whole batch of new fans so it can continue. What you don't want is for whatever series or franchise to die completely and they don't make new content. Because then as like the stuff the boomers collected, nobody likes it from my era, from past that, you know, maybe even like Gen X to an extent does, but like millennials forward, there's some stuff that they just didn't continue from a toy standpoint and collectible standpoint. There's no continuity, so the value goes down. There's also like waves of popularity. You know, think Beanie Babies and, you know, Cabbage Patch Kids and stuff like that. Hot at the time. No continuity. Stife used to be a collectible bear. There was a time in the 80s when teddy bears were really collectible too. But now teddy bears, like even, you know, they made collectible ones that were limited in production. Not so much anymore. JJ Weatherholt, that's our first parallel electric sluggers to 125. This sweet card. Going to Camille. Harry Ford red rookie. PCA electric. Health. And then there's other things like, remember My Pet Monster? That was another thing from the early 80s, early to mid 80s that was popular back then, but now is like quite a bit more hard to find. I guess people didn't hold on to that, especially ones that are boxed. Not like, as far as I know, I don't think that's in a complete box. I think it's like the back, like a 3/4 box design for those. But a lot of stuff from the 80s is coming back pretty popular collectibles wise, and like, I mean, you wouldn't consider that a collectible, I don't think, back in the day. A My Pet Monster, that was just a toy. And so people didn't keep it in good condition, and you can find them around. Like, they were available at garage sales, flea markets. a lot of this stuff. And then all of a sudden, like, people from my age group start getting nostalgia from when they were a kid, seeing that stuff, wanting to buy it. Maybe they couldn't afford it. Maybe their friends had it, but their mom wouldn't buy it for them. They come back and they want it as an adult. A lot of that stuff's popping off right now. You still have your My Pet Monster? No way. Those are getting to be more and more valuable. McLean, especially ones in good condition. You still have your water hose from the 80s because the new hoses are not safe to drink out of. Care Bears. Well, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was like right after the it kind of like morphed from Masters of the Universe into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was later on, like late 80s, early 90s. And since those aren't as old, they're still quite popular, but they're a lot more affordable, and there's a lot more of them. And they made a ton of different Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sal Stewart rookie auto gold to 50. Huge hit. Justin, what a monster, man. We are getting some bangers today. Unbelievably good hit. The rookie autos are not super common. You're most likely to get a prospect auto. So when you pull a chrome rookie auto from Bowman, man, that's a tough pull. That is an awesome hit. Very nice. Water from new hoses don't taste the same as the 80s hose. It's our first Shohei power chords. I had a blast playing with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with all my friends. Like, we all had Motu and TMNT figures, and it was just like who had the best ones. Like, I remember going to my friends and I'd have like a backpack full of action figures and we'd just be playing with those. Yeah, hopefully someone had Gray Skull or the Slime Pit or something. There's Ethan Holiday. Or the bus, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bus. That was always a sweet one. Andrew Salas to $4.99. Yeah, Otani homered last night. I was watching it. Also, I was putting in some DFS lineups on FanDuel, and I was thinking Otani was projected to be like 35 to 40% owned on a 10-game slate. And I manually went in and lowered his projections because that's stupid. If you know anything about how to win, it's just stupid. And so I lowered his projections, and then he hit a home run. And I'm just like, of course. I still had him, but not as much. Not 40%. Yeah, I watched that game. I watched about half of it last night, Vincey. Because I thought Yamamoto was going to have a decent game. At home, the odds heavily in Dodgers' favor. Another nice Otani. What do you guys like better, the Rockstar one or the Bowman Sterling one? Both very nice. I think I like this Sterling one better. Preferences, chat? Both cool. Sterling just looks so clean. A quality card. Something Shot pizzas. I think it was the bus, right? You could like shoot pizzas out of it. Yeah. Why is the Jackson Dart card so sought after? He's pretty good as a rookie without his #1 wide receiver. And he plays in the biggest market. People prospect quarterbacks and pay big money for them, even if they didn't even start their first year. It's like prospects for baseball. Like, you could, if you were like, why is everybody paying good money for Ethan Holiday? He hasn't even played in the bigs yet. Same kind of thing. Like, well, he hasn't, but what he's shown is that he's got the pedigree, bloodlines, histories. Like, if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be him. Has a social media presence. We see what they're up to in that barn of dreams that they have set up. And so you're prospecting. Like, Dart is better than a prospect because he's actually playing with the big boys. And as a rookie quarterback, it's really hard to do anything good as a rookie quarterback. So if you have a few sniffs of greatness, people go, whoa, that was as a rookie? Okay, second year, build the team around a little bit more, get a high draft pick, Neighbors is back. You can see. Envision it. Hot girlfriend, big part of it. Guitar's your vote. Sterling. Is Roki cooked? Has been cooked. Yeah, Roki's not him. At least not right now. He's having problems with his command. He doesn't have command. Cade Anderson, we were talking about him earlier, and here he is to 250. Beautiful purple, clean. I don't see any scratches or anything on there. Nice. Color scheme is good as well. Camille, congratulations. That's a nice auto. One of the top pitching prospects. What do you make of the Tigers without Scooble? Well, what I think, they just need to kind of tread water for the next, like month and a half until Scooble's back. Because the Scooble thing was not a big deal. He just got a scope. He had one loose body in there. They took it out, very small incision, straight back up into ramping up. There's like no rehab really. It's just ramping up for the season. So it's, thank God, not a big deal with Scuba. He'll be back by the All-Star break and good to go. I'm more concerned about the team as a whole and like all the injuries piling up. After, like, you can only take so much as a team before it's panic time. Snell to 299, and like they're going for it this year, so it's not a great time for them to be losing guys left and right. And Valdez, looking shaky, also doesn't help. We have two aces basically on our team. Fortunately, we're deep. It's important. And we have a good farm system too, so we'll be able to tread water. Hopefully. Marquez with a $2 super chat just pulled a red Desan Hill auto recommendation. I don't know. I have no idea what it's worth or anything like that. But since it's day one, put it up for sale right now. I mean, see what kind of offers you can get. It's usually best to sell your stuff day one. In terms of like maximizing how much profit you can make, how much money you can make. Caglione, Rockstar Power Chords. Keep thinking Rockstar Rookies. That's a different one. That's a different insert. Cool, Jeff. Feel free to ask any questions, man. I like helping out people that are newer to the hobby. I know there's a lot. I know it's a lot to take in and overwhelming. Very overwhelming, especially like if you're just hopping in and it's Bowman. It's like, what is this? Who are these people? Is this even good? Yes, it's good. This is one of the best releases every single year, Bowman. The reason is because it's got a ceiling, huge ceiling. The biggest ceiling of any release, pretty much. There's Bowman, Bowman Chrome, Bowman Draft. There's 3 Bowman releases throughout the year that feature the firsts. And the first is the most collectible card of a player, like a base card of a player. Their first auto, do we even have one that's not a redemption on stage? Yeah. So their first auto, this is going to be Carlos Gutierrez, like one of his best cards that exist right here. Now you can get a lower number on the parallel auto, but this is a number to 100 mini diamond first auto. Like, it's the epitome of this dude's cards. His rookie autos are not going to be as valuable as this. So that's why this is so good. Yeah, we don't know the guys yet. There's a lot of speculation. You might know a few of them. You might know some, the guys who play for your team, whatever. This doesn't appeal to your everyday baseball card collector as much as a flagship series, like Series 2 will be coming out. Also, Topps Chrome Platinum 2025 will be coming out soon. That'll be more appealing to a wider audience. This does, however, have blaster boxes and retail boxes available, like Walmart and Target and stuff. So their little blaster boxes will be, what are they, 30 bucks? I don't even know nowadays. They keep all the blaster prices are different for everything, so I can't keep up. I think they're 30. Keaton Anthony to 75 of the Phillies. Going to Eric. So there's all different formats of this. One of them is bound to be in your price range if you are a collector. And they usually make the blaster boxes and the retail versions of this pretty nice to rip. In fact, I pulled one of my best cards ever out of a blaster box of Bowman. It was 2020 Bowman, and I pulled a Bobby Witt Jr. first autograph, a green one, an exclusive green that you can only get out of retail formats. And it gemmed up for me too. $6,000 card. Very nice. That's enough to keep you going for quite a while. That's kind of the name of the game. A lot of people sell off the stuff that they don't want, even if it's a huge card of a player, prospect. You know, you get an Ethan Holiday first auto out of here, it's going to be worth a lot of money. Get that thing graded. It's going to be, I have no idea, $1,000 to a couple $1,000 just for the unnumbered one. Keep you going for a while. Are you a fan of hangers? Yeah, I'm a fan of retail in general. I like opening hanger boxes on the channel and blaster boxes because a lot of people can only afford retail. Hobby's gotten so expensive. Hobby and jumbo, so expensive. Like, normal person can't even afford hobby and jumbo boxes. But that's why breaks are good too, because you can get in for way less than the price of what we're opening. You just get one team and you get all the cards for that team. That's how the breaks work. It allows you to join in and have huge potential out of the hobby and jumbo and Breakers Delight formats. You've seen the stuff we're pulling out of Breakers Delight boxes. And you can get in for a fraction of the price. Chase Burns, red rookie. Does not qualify though. Lynn, this is he one of the top guys? I don't think so, but that is a color match. Wei and Lin to 99. I'm glad he signed his full name on there. Free agent, international player. Going to the A's, Sean and Eric Hartman again. One of the top players, first to pull. Very good, Jonathan. Kova to 125, Moon to 150, Noth to 250, and Ethan Holiday, top 100. Top load a couple of these bad boys and We'll bust some more boxes. Like watching retail breaks, more of a down-to-earth rip. Everyone can relate. Yeah, I mean, I can relate. That's what I rip. Because think about it, like I can open tons of retail boxes and just have fun with it. It's not that big of a deal if you open up a couple of blasters and you don't get a monster. Whereas if you're opening up, like baseball's different, man. Baseball is more affordable than these other sports. Football and basketball, the prices are crazy and it's really hard to even afford a hobby box. So ripping retail is the only option for a lot of people. But then again, the problem there is, can you even find it in the wild? So with baseball, you'll be able to find Bowman in the wild. You'll be able to find Series 2 in the wild, all this stuff. You'll be able to find it out at your local retail stores for a while. So people actually have the option. Should I buy a hobby jumbo or a breaker's box or whatever, like a retail box, a hanger box? They actually have the option and the choice. Whereas in basketball and football, you don't have the choice if you don't get there at 6 a.m. and stand in line and wait, or potentially like pre-order it from GameStop or something. So the retail rips of that stuff are not as, I guess, popular. They're still pretty popular, but like if you don't even have the choice and you're just, trying to be entertained by watching some breaks, you'd rather watch probably the big stuff get ripped. Whereas if you have a choice, maybe you watch more retail rips to see if it's what one's worth it more. Because this stuff like the stuff we're opening today has a super high ceiling. But a hobby box is only like, at least right now, like 300-ish, like around $300. Jumbo is probably around 700. And the breaker box is still around 700. Whereas in like basketball and football, hobbies like 800 to 1,000. Jumbos are like 2,000. Breaker boxes are like 3,000. It's crazy. What's up, Joey? Let's check out the hits from break number 3. Got a couple X-Fractors, Cade Snell, Stanifer, bunch of power chords, some Reptilians, Freeland to $3.99, Weatherholt Electric Sluggers to $125, Irons Auto, Salas to $4.99, Tunink, T-U-N-I-N-K, Tunink to $4.99. Arujo first, Miller Mini Diamond, net to $175, Rodriguez to $3.99, Keaton Anthony to $75, Snell Speckle to $2.99, Noth to $250, Moon to $150, Kova to $125, Hartman Auto, Lynn to $99, Arroyo to $250, Churio to $50, Linian to $99, Gonzalez Bowman Foil Fractor, or something like that, Bowman Fractor, Dickinson to $150, got the Otanis, Sterling and Power Chords, Klein to $199, Parker to $350, Willits Reptilian, Encarnacion, Arias Mini Diamond, Gutierrez to $100, and Gauge Jump Refractor Parallel Auto, Max Clark Refractor Auto to $4.99, and Sal Stewart Gold Rookie Auto to $50, and Cade Anderson to $250. Every break has had some monstrosities. Let's continue with break number 4. Here we go. Good luck, break number 4. Can we get some likes? Can we get some thumbs up? Fire emojis in the chat. We got all kinds of new members. The goal today is to get a bunch of new members because I have to meet a certain threshold to design some new emojis. You're only allowed to have so many per number of members that you have. So if we get some new members today, I'll be able to design some new emojis for the hitters. If you're a hitter, why don't you drop a nuke in the chat? Time to pull a superfractor. We already got a snack pack today. We got a red to 5, black to 10, orange to 25. Couple of beautiful redemptions, multiple beautiful redemptions. Bobby coming in with a $25 super chat. Had to wait till the break I was in. Didn't want to waste the luck. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. You want to join? How can you break? Here, I'll drop you a link in the chat. You got to join my Patreon group. Become a slammer on Patreon. Link is in the chat right here. If you guys stick around, if we get 500 concurrent viewers in the chat, which means all you got to do is just stick around here for another like 10 minutes or something without leaving, I'll drop some more gifted slammer memberships into the chat. One more time. This is the last break. It's our last opportunity. Got to get to 500 concurrent. We're almost there. We only need 27 more people in here, and that's easy. I'm going to get it ready right now because I have faith in you guys. Let's see. How do we do this? There we go. Okay. And we're off. Wayne Kirby Barbecue says, becoming a hitter is a shockingly good deal. Do it. I agree. It's only $1.99. If you want to support the channel, I appreciate it. Get to use special emojis. Get a green highlight on your name. All kinds of benefits. Dirk, has it been a while since you've been in the hobby? Says it's crazy how things have changed. Wasn't even aware of hobby versus retail. Been a while, hasn't it, my friend? Welcome back. I'm here to answer your questions and help you along because I was in the same spot as you not too long ago. Just went to Dick's, found some Bowman. Only 2 blasters per person. Oh no. Yeah, at least they had some. That's true. I got a Dick's credit card. I was spending so much money at Dick's. Like, I better get this credit card because I could save a lot of money. It's like any way to get a good deal these days. Any way possible. 473. We're almost to that magical 500 number where if we get 500 concurrent viewers, I'm going to drop some free Slammer memberships into the chat. So just stick around here for a couple of minutes and don't leave. And we'll get there. Check Ace Hardware. My local has a rack full of stuff right by the registers. Oh, man. Did you buy anything yet, Dirk, or are you just kind of figuring it out before you go splurging? This music sucks. What kind of music you guys want to listen to? Hardcore. Some hard rock. How about some hard rock? Hobby box number 1. There's an Ethan right away. Bowman Sterling. Aloy. One of the big prospects we're chasing. Ellie and Churio, Electric Sluggers Otani, and back-to-back parallels. Reynilo Rodriguez to 350. Going to the Cardinals, Kevin. And Irons Mini Diamond. Bremner. Lindor. Florentino. At what point does the hobby crash due to prices and print rates? Asks Breaking Bruce. I don't know, man. Usually, so here's how it works with a crash. Crash comes from overproduction. You're talking about print rates, print runs. That would be the thing that does it. Would be like print runs getting way too high and out of control. But Topps has already said that they're not going to increase print runs like significantly. You know, maybe like a little bit. An example is this. Like we've got Bowman this year, and they did not increase the production from last year. Topps does not want the hobby to crash. They want it to thrive and be healthy. So prices are dictated mostly by the secondary market, although they have increased little by little, primarily from Topps. Rainer X Fractor. And the hobby is hotter than it's ever been right now. It's extremely hot. So, I mean, I don't see a crash. But there's always bears and naysayers. Always. We do have steel metal. Steel metal has got a similar design. A similar color, I should say, to those reptilians. That's why I thought mine was a steel metal. Gage Stanifer. Going to James. Yeah, I mean, overproduction is what does it, but the hobby is different now. It's not the same, whereas like every card you got back in the day was just a base card. And there was like, okay, eventually they started including inserts, and that was like cool. You could get a tough to pull insert. That gave the hobby some fuel. And then they started coming out with numbered cards that gave the hobby a lot of fuel. Then they included autographs and game-used relics and stuff like so. Like they're including it and making the hobby like better and better and better with all these debut patch autos, more collectible things, extremely valuable individual cards fuel it. Okay, because it's kind of like a lottery ticket. A box is kind of like a lottery ticket in some ways. A lottery ticket you just crinkle up and throw in the trash though when you're done with it. Whereas this, you have stuff to collect, to look at, to hold on to enjoy. There's a sport behind it where you can like watch the Blue Jays and hope that Gage Stanifer gets called up soon and he ends up being a big player. And then you have the memories and the nostalgia with it. Like, I pulled that card. I can't believe he's finally in the bigs. I hope he does good. Years. You have years and years to like wait and watch and hope. And so it's different from a lottery ticket in that respect. But the good side of it, the good side of the lottery ticket, where you can hit the jackpot, is part of this equation. Urbina. You know, you could open up a $40 box and pull a card that's worth like $100,000. The hobby has changed a lot. There was no $100,000 card you could pull back in the 80s and 90s. Now, late 90s, like the PGMs, or the precious metal gems, all of those cards ended up being, you know, those were some of the first serial numbered cards. So some stuff like that nowadays is worth 6 figures, but back then it wasn't. So the hobby's changed a lot, and a crash would only occur, in my mind, even if production got out of control, what it would take would be like a macro crash of the economy. And even then, casinos thrive when the economic situation is dire. Casinos are still rocking. So It's a little bit different than that. It would definitely take a hit. The hobby would take a hit for sure. Would it crash though? I don't know. What's a crash even? 482. We are 18 away from free Slammer memberships in the chat. Stick around for a couple more minutes. We'll get to 500. Mayfield to 150. A Padres hit for Kurt. No, the breaks are done with today, Biscuit. So what happens is I sell the breaks before we go live. Everything's all sold out. I do the team randomizations on Patreon, and I print off all the labels so that I can get your cards out to you as quick as humanly possible. I ship out next business day, so all the cards from this break will be in the mail tomorrow heading your way. And you'll get a notification. So here's how it works. Download the Patreon app on your phone. And when I post a break, you'll get a notification pop up on your phone, and it'll have a link. Just click the link. It'll take you right to my website, strykerbreaks.com. That's where I sell the breaks. You can pay with credit card or PayPal. And then we do the randomization and we go live. So you get in on the breaks and we go live right afterwards. There's no sitting there waiting for days. A lot of places you have to wait days, if not longer, to have your cards broken for you. Not here. It's a power chords, Ethan Holiday. And we break on Wednesdays and Fridays. However, if there's an NBA release that comes out on a Thursday, we sometimes do. So tomorrow we're going to do a couple of breaks. I don't know what time. It's going to be a different time than normal, probably. Might be a little later in the day. Coy James. Do a couple of hoops breaks. Mixers. We'll mix in all different kinds of the newest NBA products. And the auto is Alex Freeland. It's his rookie autograph for the Dodgers, Brian. There's another one of those Ohtani Sterlings. Sweet. 10 more concurrent for the drop. Hit the like button while you're at it. All right, Coy James. Get up there on the stage for Woj. And the Ohtani. Here we go. Breaker's Delight. Over under. Chat. Over under 0.5 redemptions in this box. Let's see who gets it right. Almost all of our Breaker's Delight boxes have had redemptions today. However, the redemptions have been bangers. Yeah, Surf Panther, shoot me a DM. I can send you an early notification if you're having a problem. Oh, are we there? $4.99? Did it hit the 5? Oh no. It just dropped by 10. A commercial must have came through. Over. We got the overs kicking. Oh my gosh, do I see one? No redemptions. Sorry, guys. Bobby. You seen 504, but then it dropped? All right, stick around. After this box. Dax. Liam Doyle to 250. Red rookie. Owen Casey. Autograph number 1 is a Mojo parallel. Nick Monistere. Houston going to Al. Congratulations, Al. And we got another parallel auto. It's a blue X-Fractor. Nelly Taylor. The 150 of the Red Sox. Don, congratulations. Nelly. Back-to-back Nellies. Never in all my life have I seen such things. Brito to 250. And Montero. Color match. Look how they're doing the color matches for us in these boxes. It's been happening all day. Are they doing that on purpose? It got to 507. All right. Let me top load these. And I'll drop a little treat into the chat. Hovering right, almost at 500. Also, we need more ideas for exclusive emojis for the hitters. Our ideas so far include the following: cabbage emoji, one-on-one emoji, hot bee with flames, a tube of cream that says roids on it. That's my favorite one. Roid cream. Not hemorrhoid. Steroid. A PSA slab. Chuck Norris with nunchucks. A Bo breaking a bat. And a lint roller. Can we do better? Not hem, stare. Another hobby box. Big K. People want something to do with K. Something to do with K. The lint roller's a nice touch. All right, here, dropping these in the chat. Grab them fast. Couple of free memberships. Grab them fast if you want to be a slammer. Here's your chance. Six-year-old bowl cut Stryker emoji. Look at that guy. What a legend in the making. This should just be that face with the bowl cut. What's up, Tyler? How's Bowman treating us? Incredibly well. We've gotten some just disgusting huge hits today. Art the Clown. Oh, that does have a, that is a inside joke type thing. I wrote it down. We'll see who wins. Sports Cards University, what's up? My aunt did it to me. That's a pretty bowl cut, though. Look how happy I am to go to school. What a loser. With a Hordak shirt on. Masters of the Universe, bad guy, Hordak. I thought that was so cool. I must have thought I was the coolest thing in the world. Somehow an emoji of Kikuchi sleeping for 13 hours a day. Yeah. Just his face with his eyes closed and like 13 Z's. Zzz. Maybe, Tyler, you gotta go back and watch. Just maybe. Gaglione. He's one of the better guys. Merrick Houston. Twins. Eric's got the Twins, okay. Antunes Mini Diamond for the Brewers. Nick Kurtz Electric Sluggers. That's the first Kurtz Electric Sluggers we've pulled today. Was that a Thor shirt? No. It's Hordak from the Masters of the Universe. It's like the bad guy above Skeletor. And I just got his action figure graded too. I have two different Hordaks. The Red Vent SP and then the regular. Fernandez X-Fractor. Ethan Holiday Electric Sluggers. It's a Benj prospect. He-Man face emoji. Jeff, what's up, brother? Says, good luck today, Slammers. Bowman Day is a big day. Yes, sir. Jeff, we got some monsters today, man. Christian Moore, and we really haven't, we haven't ripped that much to get such big cards. But the Breaker Delight boxes are juiced. Burrito. Reptilian. Kyle Teal, red rookie. Connor Griffin. Another Ohtani. We've gotten two of these already in this break. And Judge Sterling. It's a good checklist on that Bowman Sterling. Power Chords, Churio. Wave Parallel, Mahia to 350. It's going to Corey. You still have a Hulk sleeping bag from 1979. Whoa. Straight up Ferrigno on there or what? Or like just a cartoon version. It'd be so creepy. Cade Snell. Cubs hit for Chase. Wow. Another nice one. Merrick Houston to 250. This was the number 16 overall pick. It's a good hit. Nice, Eric. Boom, 16th overall. Yeah. Hobby boxes have been really good. In terms of the amount of stuff and the hits. And both been good. Time for Jumbo. Big old Roman Anthony auto out of here, maybe. We haven't hit an Ethan Holiday auto yet, but we're bound to. Probably right here. Just bought a Nick Kurtz base first PSA 10 for $1,000. You must be talking about his autograph. Is that a good deal? It's not a good deal. It's about what it should be, probably. That's like the going rate, probably. I've just learned my lesson on buying firsts of players that are coming off of either a really hot season or during the midst of a really hot season where they're either winning MVP or Rookie of the Year, or buying prospects when they're like in the top 10 on the MLB pipeline or Baseball America's top 100 list. If you buy a guy who's hot, you're going to overpay for them. Unless it's the rare situation where they end up being like a Hall of Fame player. Usually the best thing to do is wait 3 years of them being in the bigs. And sometime within that 3 years, their stuff's going to bottom out, tank out, become way, way more affordable. Like if Nick Kurtz is your guy, you already got the card and that's cool. But it doesn't have very much higher to go at the current. Like if he wins an MVP, then yeah, it'll go higher. Most likely. But $1,000 for a base first auto is like kind of peaked out. It can be higher, you know, people can speculate, but like what's going to happen? What has to happen? Think of it that way. What has to happen for this card to go up? The answer is not he has to continue doing what he's doing. It's got to be more than that. Because an increase, anybody who's really popular and hot and their cards are like $1,000 for a base autograph or whatever, everything's already baked into that price. Like potential of like what he could be is already baked in. So they don't just have to maintain what they're doing. They have to be better. They have to continue. So Kurtz got to make an all-star team just to maintain. Then has to like be in the running for MVP just to maintain. He's got to have like, I mean, first baseman WAR is a little bit different for first baseman, but typically you got to have around like a 6 WAR just to maintain. Andrew Salas to 125. McGonigal, you savage, red rookie. Got the base and the paper. Top 100 to 125 is pretty gnarly. Number 82, Andrew Salas. Going to Tony. Weekly WS with a $4.99. Played my college ball with Cade Snell, who was in Bowman with the Cubs. He was an incredible player, but even better teammate. Pull a good one, much love. Well, that's cool. You played ball with him. That's awesome to hear. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. Nelly. This is our third Nelly. Nelly Taylor. First auto. You know what? Putting forth a little bit of effort on the autograph. I like him already. Donald. Stryker, do you think Devonta should be drafted number 1? Yes. Another Ohtani. I think this is our third one of this break alone. It is. Look at this. Pretty maids all in a row. Eric says, slugging and OPS, all that makes a better player and better market. Whatever you say. Cole Young. I love me some Cole Young. Good player. Red rookie. I mean, he's Cole Young. Batting .253. He's had a few games in a row that aren't so good. But before that, really crushing. Aaron Judge. Power chords. Braden Montgomery. Interesting that he's got a... Oh, it's Braden Montgomery, duh, not Colson. It's for the White Sox. That's where the confusion is. Seth Hernandez. Top 100. Son played high school baseball with Davis Martin. Second in ERA. Yeah, I know Davis Martin. I mean, I know him personally, but I know who you're talking about. The Lauder rookie. McGonagall auto to 75. The second auto today of McGonagall. Awesome pull. That is a beautiful card. Kyle. Yes. Eh? Why not? No reason not to. Unless something bigger comes out of this box. I mean, I love me some Bobby Sports Cards University. Mizorowski leading the league in strikeouts. Harbor to 499. It's his first for Michael. Is that why we need a creative hot B emoji? Yeah. I'll work on it. Judge Sterling. Might have to hire someone, an artist, to work on it. Those really small ones are tough to get right. I did most of my own, but they're just, you know, a little bit tough. Dorshys, Ethan Dorshys to 250. Of the Brewers going to Kevin. The purples look clean this year. 10th round pick. Doesn't really matter in baseball. Anywhere you get drafted, you could end up being big. Just put in the work. Bryce power chords. Edgar Montero to 75. The yellow wave. Going to Eric. Do you think Topps Hoops will be a good product? I don't know. I haven't really looked into it very much. We're gonna rip it tomorrow. Find out. I'm gonna try to do some kind of a box tonight, maybe, or sometime. Get a video out there. I'm just like, I hope it just stays affordable. That's all I hope for. Just, can we have something affordable to open that doesn't just get gobbled up immediately retail wise, and so then nobody has anything to open? I hope, like NBA Hoops had blaster boxes, and they're available. They probably still are available. So they didn't get gobbled up immediately. So that has me thinking that those might float around for a little while longer and not get gobbled up. At least immediately. Favorite rookie card that I own? My Jordan rookie. Or my Ohtani rookie auto. Probably the Jordan, but man, the Ohtani's day by day is getting better and better. I actually pulled the Ohtani. The Jordan I did not. I had to buy that one. Andrew Salas to 250. Purple pattern. $100,000 subscriber stream. I pulled the Ohtani. You don't know how it works, Deadeye. You're just making assumptions. I can't buy 6 cases. I'm a breaker. I can't buy anything close to that. I can't even get a freaking... I can't buy anything on Topps. I never win. I never get in. I'm on the website. So be careful when you paint with such a broad stroke and when you have no idea what you're talking about. One jumbo pack left. Then we got a Breaker's Delight box. Come on, baby. Gonna snap a pic of that hit of the break immediately following this pack. Nada. Ding. Nice hit. All right. Over under on redemptions this box. 0.5 redemptions coming out of this box. Over or under? What do you think? Over. Over. Over, over. Wayne thinks under. Under, under, under. Oh, man. We had a regular battle in the chat. Overs. Unders. Unders. Oh, my gosh. We cannot decide. Something crazy is going to be in here, though. Every box so far has been... I love these. Come on, baby. Ooh, ooh. It's hot. It's hot to the touch. Get a little good luck. Base. Lots of McGonagalls showing out today. We got the Bowman Fractor Jordan. Pretty cool card. Pretty cool indeed. Al, nice hit. Red rookie. Peyton Tolle, he's not going to win. Anderson Arujo of the Phillies. PJ and, oh, the under hit, folks. Sorry, but we did get a Mojo parallel autograph. Nick Monastery. Well, it's an Astros kind of box for Al. 2 nice hits coming out of there. Kayama to 125. Polanco to 99. Anderson to 125. And Lynn. It was funny how we were talking about Cade Anderson today, and we pulled multiple of his cards that are good, and he doesn't even have a first in here. Just a prospect card and auto. Still one of the best prospects in baseball, though. What do you think? Do you guys want me to open up a couple PC boxes, blaster boxes of Bowman, see what's inside after this? Let me see it in the chat if you want me to do that. Or if I should bid you a fond farewell. Few PC blasters. They came and I'm itching. What can I say? PC, yes. Since we got a lot of people hanging out. All right. Let me show you the hits, and I'll bust out a couple of blasters. Yes. Blasters or megas? Which one should I get? I'm kind of sour on the megas because they nerfed them. Blasters have the first autos you can get still, but the thing about blasters is they have like sticker autographs on some of them. So there's like a different checklist of autographs that you can get that are sticker autographs coming out of blasters. Now the megas have chrome on card ones, but they don't have the first insignia on there. So it's like there's a give and take, and I don't know, every year is different, you know, so I'd have to actually like do some math on stuff to figure out what the best way to go is. All right, let's just there. Let's call this good. We'll call this good. Sterling and Sluggers. Fernandez X-Fractor. Antunez Mini Diamond. Christian Moore Red Rookie. Rayner X-Fractor. Mini Diamond. We got a Rodriguez to 350. Ethan Holiday Sterling. A couple of Reptilians. Brito Montgomery. Power Chords all day long. Harbor to 499. Blasters. Jumbo versus Breakers. My dealer has both. The Breakers, well, it depends on if you care about having a bunch of base to sort through. Jumbo has like a better bang for your buck from a ripping standpoint, like a ripping value, like you got more stuff to do, you know, you got like 10 packs to open rather than just one quick, there it is, and it's done. Alvarez, Bowman Fractor, Cade Anderson to 125, Polanco to 99, Kayama to 125, James Reptilian, Mayfield. Tell him to put Stryker brakes up on the TV while you're at the card shop, by the way. Schwarber to 499, Urbina, Stanifer to 100, Freeland rookie auto, Otani, Bowman Sterling, Mejia to 350, Montessori to 350, Doyle to 250, Taylor to 125, Brito to 250, Montero to 99, Taylor to 150, and the base auto, Houston to 250. That's a nice hit. Dorshis to 250. Salas to 125. Snell Reptilian. Salas purple pattern to 250. Montero to 75. Areujo first auto. Another Montessori to 150. And McGonagall. Yellow X-Fractor to 75. Sweet hit. All right, let me grab a couple blasters. We'll have some fun. How about a 3-piece? Let's have a little fun in the chat. Okay, 3 blasters. How many numbered cards should we get out of here? I'm going to set the over-under at... Should it be 2.5 or 3.5? I think 2.5. This is just a personal rip. Old man brick. Amy wonders, Stryker, what is your take on Top Series 2 coming out? I can't wait. New release. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna open these for my personal guys. I got a half a case of these just to open for videos, but they just came in, so we're gonna have a little fun since we got a lot of people in the chat. Let's see what's in here. I don't know. I mean, you guys have been around. What would you say if you had a choice, Breaker's Delight or Jumbo? You're gonna get an additional autograph out of Jumbo, but the Breaker's Delights were loaded, and you get a lot of base cards and stuff like that. Way over. Way over. Okay, over 2.5 over under on the numbered cards. It'd be nice to get 1 per box, but I haven't opened any of these yet. I have no idea. Under. Brett would rather have a Jumbo with his money. Just hit a Mizorowski crystallized. Oh, those come out of blasters? Whoa. I thought those used to be strictly hobby. Maybe I was wrong. May 27th? That seems like a long time to wait. I think I ordered these on the Topps website. Yeah. But those are like a pre-order. 1 auto out of these? I would love that. I'd love 1 auto out of these. Lynn, top 100. There's Hartman. It's a good one. Hey, paper holiday. Why not? Why not? Just sleeve some of these up for the heck of it. You're seeing a ton of sick hits from blasters? Ooh. Maybe I should get some more. There's a Chase Burns Bowman Sterling. Jared Jones, we've been seeing him all day. Andrew Salas. Gonzalez. What else is going on today? Anybody playing yet? Oh yeah. Chase DeLauder, 2 for 3 with an RBI today already. Pete Alonso. Baltimore won 7-0 over the Yankees today. My 1-2 punch of Spencer Jones and Anthony Volpe did not work out. 0 for 4 between the two of them. Ugh. It's not good. Flipperoo? Huh. It's not bad. A stand-worthy card. So they don't do Mojo anymore? I don't know. Hello from Sydney. Oh, hello from Michigan. Blasters have all the big SSPs except for Super Friday. So you can't get a Super, eh? Megas won't be out for a while, though, right? Usually there are ways behind. Celestin. McGonagall. What's up, Sydney? We got two. Do we have two Sydneys in the chat? That's wild. We do. One from actual Sydney. Lids has Megas out today. Do I need to drive to Lids? You guys are going to make me drive to Lids today. I don't want to. Too far away. JJ Electric Sluggers. McGonagall for days. I love that collation, though. Bazana and McGonagall. Where's all the juice? What happened, Eric? Hold on, I missed. Are you talking about an injury? Who are you talking about? Oh, Freed. Okay, Freed. There's one numbered card. We got one. Be an auto? It's Max Clark, yes. 250. Don't mind if I do. All right, we are well on our way. Every single box, or I don't know if every one's gonna have a numbered card, but that'd be cool. One numbered card down. 2 to go. Look for rare retail exclusive green parallels. All right. See if we can find a green. That's what it's telling us to do. What else does it say on here? Chase the extremely limited anime insert set. All right. We know about all this. And then it's telling us to collect 100 base cards. Little asterisks. May contain redemption cards. Sad Gel says, just got back from the Lids near me. They had Blasters, Megas, and Hobby. That's crazy if they had Megas, because I didn't think they were supposed to be out yet. Numbered card number 2, guys. We're doing it. We're well on our way. We're going to hit that over. How about give me a box with like 2 or 3 of them? I can destroy the over. You Savage rookie, Bubba Chandler rookie, Julio base, DeVries Sterling. Another holiday paper. Caglione rookie. So those are flipped around. Got it. Hediger. We're 2 for 2. I imagine every box is going to have a reptilian though, right? Not sure why they're on the shelves. Not sure why they delay them if they haven't produced already, but I mean, I can understand why. It's just one more thing for people to look forward to. Like, hey, Megas come out in a week. What should I get? Get the blasters? Wait for the Megas? What's better? It used to be the Mega Boxes had a really nice $1 per autograph. But then, seems like the last couple years, they've really nerfed the amount of autos you get. Roman, Electric Sluggers, Figueroa, that is a good one. It's one of the top guys to get. Florentino, another one of the top guys to get. We're getting good stuff. Arquette, another good one. And, another numbered card. We hit the over already. We don't even need to open the third blaster box to hit the over. Frobose to 250. Look at that. Unbelievably. These are juiced, aren't they? Now we just got to hit an auto. Just sleeving some of these up. Because they're going to probably go in a box and never to be seen again. I think the guy on Twitter that does the odds breakdown said it's like 1 auto per 5-ish megas. You always top load numbered cards, yes. Bryce Elder, Dread rookie. Last but not least, hit the like button if you haven't yet. Come on, baby. Time for an auto. Yeah, megas are always released later than the rest, yeah. Should do a video showing stuff from the PC. Yeah, I've done that from time to time, but I need to do it more often because there's always new people coming around that haven't seen stuff. Do one soon. I've been, like, my downtime has been very busy lately. And I've been making those Master of the Universe videos on my second channel, which is time consuming, editing all that. Very time consuming. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Blasters. Walcott to 499. 4 numbered cards through, well, two and a 6th blaster already. How about some firsts, though? A lot of non-firsts. You didn't get a single numbered card out of yours? The production, I believe, has stayed the same, Eric, from 2025 to 2026. Has not gone up. At least that's what we hear. I didn't do the numbers myself, but that's what the grapevine says. Anything else? Sal Stewart rookie. Here's our reptilian. Chorio. Pretty nice established back row. We just need an autograph to make it right. Mookie. Nothing in that one. Roman rookie. Last pack. nothing. Well, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4 numbered cards, 3 reptilian parallels, handful of goodies. I would say that's too small of a sample. Like, I really need to rip a whole case to see. But they seem to be good enough to rip. You know, it's not like it's no man's land here in the blasters and we're not getting anything numbered. I imagine if I would have kept ripping a few more, we would have saw an autograph. But I'll make another video about these blaster boxes. I'll rip maybe like, I don't know, a handful more in the next video, try to get a bigger sample size. And then tomorrow we're doing NBA Hoops. Finest Friday. Topps Finest Football comes out on Friday. And then we've got Platinum Baseball on the 5th. So in between that, we'll be ripping all kinds of different stuff. We'll be doing some more WWE sometime soon as well. I hope you guys liked the video, and thanks for watching.